Right, Cancer, let me just connect with this reading and I'll be straight back. Right, Cancer, what I'm picking up here is I think your ex is really bothered that you've finally moved on here and they're really angry about it because I think the thought that they had you on hold here, the thought they had you on lockdown. We've got the Knight of Swords here, so this is somebody who isn't really pleased. The rushing towards this fight here. So I think the feeling, Cancer, that you've finally moved on, and I think it's kind of shocked them, and they're finding any ways or means to try and get you back here, to try pull you back in, and cause problems, cause arguments, dramas for you again, because I think they're really upset that you've finally moved on here, Cancer, and they just really want to cause a lot of drama because they can see that, you and the new person are very much into each other. You do have a good connection. And, this is you here, the Page of Cups, with the Queen of Pentacles. So, your ex is really fretting because you're really getting into this new person, Cancer. This is the Queen of Pentacles, so it could be a earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and they really, it's really got to them, Cancer. They're really thinking like, oh, what can I do? How can I get them back here? Have I really lost them for good? They're really fretting about this, Cancer. I can feel the energy here, and they're cooking up some sort of thing to try and get you back here, and they're going to try and cause some upset, to maybe try and break you and this person up here, because your ex is feeling like they can't control you anymore. They can't um they haven't got a hold on you anymore, Cancer. So they're feeling really, wow, what am I going to do? They try to think of something to get you back here. But we have the Judgment card. So you finally realise, Cancer, that, you've woken up to the truth. You've rose from your sleep here regarding your ex, Cancer, and you're not playing into their hands anymore. You're not playing their game anymore here, Cancer. You know what they're truly like now, and they just want to cause you drama for no unnecessary reason at all. Because they thought that they could maybe control you and do what they've wanted to do, but you now know they can't do that. And you're not playing anymore, Cancer. You're not playing their game anymore, and I'm feeling like they're feeling very conflicted. Wow, they're really on edge here, Cancer. They don't like it, that you've moved on. They're not liking it here. They're really conflicted and kind of tormented here because they thought, you would always be there. They thought, they've got you and that's it now. You can't go anywhere else. Like, they kind of thought that you were their property in a way, but they've had a shock here, Cancer, because you've showed them something that, you finally woke up to their games and their control issues here, and they're feeling really upset about it, Cancer, and it's saying, you're not playing into their games anymore, their drama. They can try and cause all the problems they want, but at the end of the day, they're not gonna, break up this new relationship you do have, Cancer, or this, new connection you do have, because, there is a lot of potential here. And, your ex can see that and they don't like it. So they're going to try and mastermind any type of plan here to get you back, because they're very calculating, and they think they know how to use the brain on you, Cancer. They think they're very clever, but I think you're finally waking up to their games, and you're finding out what kind of person they truly are. So, be ready, Cancer, for them trying to cause problems, for them trying to play games, but I don't think you're going to be having any of it, Cancer, because she was emotionally connected to them for a long time, but, you finally realizing that, they have had a hold on you for quite a while here. And look what we have here. So, this is the Wheel of Fortune, so it is destiny. This is all supposed to have happened because your ex wasn't the right person for you, and I'm feeling like this person is very much more secure and stable, Cancer, and you're liking this, and I don't think this new person plays any games. It's like what you see is what you get with this new person, Cancer. So it's saying things are really going to turn out in your favour. So don't take any notice of your ex here and what type of games they're trying to play. So, yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you, Cancer, regarding your love. And it's saying, things will sail nicely, finally soon, because you have really decided, what you truly want, and you put it out to the universe. So now you have, this beautiful connection, and your ex is gonna try and put a wedge between it, but gonna you're not gonna let it happen, Cancer. So good for you. I'm really glad you're sticking up for your rights here. Well done. And at the bottom of the deck, wow, we have the Sun card. Right, let me just connect with this reading, Cancer, and I'll be straight back. Right, Cancer, what I'm picking up with your general is I've got maybe you wanting to move to a different house. You wanting to buy a house and sell the house you do have here, and you're taking all the right precautions to do that with the Queen of Swords here and the Justice card. You're taking the right you're getting the right legal advice, to move forward with it, because I think you've been thinking about this for a long time, about moving, maybe relocating. But I can feel like there's going to be a house move here for you, Cancer. And, it's been kind of on your mind for quite a while now. You've been manifesting it, and it feels like the time is right now for you to go ahead and sell the house or move house, Cancer here. And we've got the Ten of Cups as well, so this is a better home life, for you and your family. Once you do move house, Cancer, you will be a lot more happy, I think, because maybe it will be a bigger house or something of that nature, or it could be also you wanting to maybe could be even build a house. It's not going to resonate for everyone, but you're putting the plans into action to really build something here, renovate a house even, Cancer. That's what I'm picking up, because at the end of it, the overall energy is the Sun. So it's saying, you will be a lot happier. You will feel like, wow, the sun's finally coming out for me here. I'm going to get the house I really want, and the universe is saying, yes, you will, Cancer. The sun's shining for you here, definitely. With the Two of Cups as well, it could be you wanting to go into business with someone, because this doesn't always represent, you know, a relationship. This could be a business relationship also. And you have been seeking legal advice, how to, you know, really get into this business, you know, with this person here. And, you know, it's gonna really take off for you, this business, you know, it's gonna start growing. And it could be to do with houses as well, you know, renovating houses, things of that nature. But you know, it's just a business. I'm feeling it doesn't have to be houses, but you know, that's what I'm feeling here. Or it could be just that you wanting to go into business with someone, and you know, you just taking the right precautions to truly move forward with it. You know, because you have been thinking about it for a long time here, Cancer. And it's saying with the star card here, you know, you will be successful with it. It will be truly a great thing, and especially with the sun card, you know, it could really take off in summertime for you, Cancer. Another scenario I'm getting here is you're waiting for a divorce to be finally done with here with the Justice card, and especially with the Death card. You know, I feel like it's coming to the last leg of the divorce now, and you just can't wait till it's finalized, you know. And you know, you've got the star here, so this is the universe giving you that positive energy over this divorce. And you know, you will be feeling a lot more happier and vibrant and free, you know, once this divorce is over with, you know, for good. And you'll be free like this child here. You'll be able to restart your life all over again. And it, you know, it could be that you're wanting to really start your life with a particular person here, but you've just been waiting for this divorce just to be over with, you know. And you're like, wow, finally, you know, it's over. You know, what a long, drawn out process it has been, you know, and they've stuck by your side throughout it all, you know. But it's finally going to be coming to a finalization now, Cancer, and then you can be happy and, you know, truly move on and have the family life you're really wanting here. Or it could be an ending with, you know, a certain way things were in a relationship, you know, and you're really connecting to each other on a higher level here with the Two of Cups, you know. But I'm feeling, yeah, there's different scenarios here, so I'm just feeling what I can. I'm just saying what I can feel here for you, Scorpio. So yeah, that's what I'm picking up with your general. Right, so the first card we got here, Cancer, is calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So I'm feeling like, you know, the new person who you've met and you're really into, you know, they are definitely your soulmate. And you know, don't pay any mind to your ex, you know, because I can feel that this is a true connection. You know, that's why they're trying to interfere here. So yeah, calling in your soulmate. And we also have let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. So yeah, your friends are always there for you, Cancer. So, you know, always let your friends help you, your family help you, because they're always there. You know, all you need to do is ask. You know, don't always take on, you know, the heavy load by yourself, Cancer. You know, you have got support there. And it says heart to heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So really open up, Cancer, and honestly discuss, you know, with this new person what it is you're truly wanting. and really have that, deep conversation. So heart to heart conversations. Right, and we have this one, Cancer. So it says opportunity. Wow. See, like with the star card as well, you are going to be successful, Cancer, because you've got your star right there guiding you, in the right direction. So it says here, release your ties to the past. When you let go of the old, you make room for the new. So I feel like you're really doing that now, Cancer. You're really letting go of the past, and throwing it away. And, you're just living in the moment. And, you have got that beautiful opportunity, right there for you. So it's saying, yeah, good on you, because you're finally letting go of the past here.